opening up Instagram to see my man being posted. Dear Diary, you ready for this one? Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome back for another week with me, y'all. It's 7:30 in the morning. There's a Super Bowl party today. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm telling myself if I get my work done that's on my to-do list, we can go. So let's go ahead and get started. We're getting straight to it. All right, I just came downstairs to my little conference area or study area, whatever you want to call it. Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with me. I've made it out of the luteal phase trenches, but I'm so homesick. I miss my friends. I miss my family. I really miss my mom. I don't know what's wrong with me. Today is such a good and happy day. The sun is shining. I have so much to be thankful for. I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood. Oh, you know what? I still didn't pick up my prescription yet. I have not picked up my Prozac. I don't know, that might have something to do with it. I tell my friends this, like sometimes it just hits me. I'll be thinking I'm going through life and everything's fine. Then all of a sudden I'm so indescribably sad and I don't know why. And then it comes back to me that I'm a little unhinged. Okay, that explains it. Anyway, lots to do. I think I'm gonna start with crim today. I've already told y'all a million times, midterms are creeping up. That midterm is the first one we have. It's all multiple choice, but y'all, multiple choice in law school is not as simple as multiple choice. Like if you are going through the law school process, think kind of the LSAT. It's basically a bunch of mini hypos. And if you don't know what a hypo is, it's basically just a hypothetical argument or fact pattern or question where you have to have reasoning to basically back it up. It's very analytical. There could be multiple answers, but you want to select the best answer based on the information. It's just a multiple choice in law school is a doozy. I actually have a crim quiz that's multiple choice. And my first one I did, babes, did not do too hot. Did not do too hot. Also, the questions were just really long. And it was hard for me to focus. I was like, I can't read this. So again, we're gonna hope that we actually get our meds this week because it is very detrimental to my law school experience and my work. So fingers crossed for that. Since I'm not upstairs with my whiteboard, I just spent like the last 30 minutes also getting reorganized again, trying to figure out my game plan for today, how I want to kind of work this. So here's a screenshot of my to-do list. And we're gonna see how much we can get done in these next 6-ish hours. It might be a little more than that because I texted my friend seeing what time she wants to pull up to the super party. She wants to pull up around 6:30, so kind of gives me a little bit to work with, but we'll see. As we're preparing for midterms, this is everything I need to reread and read to prep for my crim midterm, so I'm trying to get ahead of that. Something I did last semester that I would like to not do again is wait to the last minute and start trying to cram everything in. Yeah, that was very, very difficult and detrimental. So it's 2:42 right now. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I've canceled my office hours for the day. Y'all, I've reached a flow state. I'll show you what my to-do list is looking like right now. And I feel like with the way things are going, I don't even know if I'm gonna go to the Super Bowl party because I'm just getting so much done. I'm feeling so productive. And when I'm feeling like this, I gotta keep it rolling. I definitely want to get done with all of my crim stuff today, period. Some of my stuff, my like property hypo, I am not doing today. Like I said, I rearranged my office hours, so I'll do that later in the week, but I'm in a groove and I have to keep going because it ebbs and flows real bad. It's obviously dark outside, so I've been on here for quite a bit and my back is killing me, which is why I'm leaned over like this. So we're gonna go upstairs and just finish working from there. So sad I'm missing the Bad Bunny bowl. But I'm in the zone. In the apartment, we got some food. The lighting's funky, so I added a light. I'll have to see how this looks Okay, y'all, the real deal spill is I happened to find an old instant release Adderall today in my stack of medicines, and I took it. And part of me regrets taking it because I think that if I didn't take it, I wouldn't be as locked in as I have been, and I would be out at the Super Bowl party. I would be out having a good time right now. But I really needed this. I'm not gonna lie, midterms were rough last semester, but not as rough because they really didn't count. Finals, the preparation for finals, me and my friend Summer, who y'all saw me with last week, we were going through it during finals. I'm talking about up at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m. on FaceTime trying to study and cram all this stuff in. And part of me is so scared to endure that type of trauma again. I mean, the lack of sleep, the lack of eating, just the lack of self-care. One of my finals, I did not sleep at all. And it definitely showed. I'm not trying to be thrown up crying, sliding down the wall because I'm not sleeping or crashing out again because it's too much at once. So yeah, we're starting early this semester. I feel like that's what's so important about school or anything where you try something and it doesn't work and you need to pivot. Last semester, baby, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to read anything. I already told you all of this. So this semester, now that I know more than I do last semester, I don't know a lot, but I know more than I did when I first started. I'm able to tweak and adjust. So that's what we're doing. Don't come for me. I told y'all Big Mama back hurt. So I got my lap desk. We're doing this from bed. This is another reason my studio be driving me crazy because I don't have a couch. I don't have anywhere comfortable to be besides my bed. And even my bed is not that comfortable. It's really not. The mattress is not, it's not conducive really for laying, for sleeping, for anything. So yeah, we're just gonna work here. Y'all, it's 9:42 and I just checked the last thing off my checklist for criminal law. That's just one subject. One subject all day. Lordy. Okay, but now I'm about to go take my son out one more time. Gotta go braid this cold. And I'm gonna wrap this here. Sorry it wasn't an exciting and eventful day, but this is just how it goes sometimes. I'll see you tomorrow. No, we need more sleep. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. But I know why I couldn't, but I did not get very good sleep last night. Anyway, we need to go to the gym and get this day started. So that's what we're gonna do. We're hitting upper body today. Here's the fit. Y'all, the goal is to unbig the back because I want a spine tattoo so bad. Like, I just think that we eat. So my goal is, if I'm consistent in the gym, I can get a spine tat. I've been doing pretty good. I did slack a little last week on my period. Shame on me. But we're back up a little bit, somewhat. So anyway, yeah, we're about to go in there. See, if you look good, you feel good. We did it. We did the hard thing. Now that's done until tomorrow. I'm about to prep my breakfast for the week. Don't come for me, y'all. Those of you who don't like leftovers, I already told y'all, prepping my breakfast for the week is the best way to help me eat in the mornings, because when I don't have breakfast already made, as unappetizing as it may be, to be eating the same stuff, I need it. I need it or I will not eat. And y'all know, like, I get up early. My time management with my mornings, I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna do that. Well, oh, y'all, the medicine saga continues. I still don't have my Prozac. I still don't have my Trazodone. I still don't have my Adderall. And now it's saying one of my prescriptions is going to be filled on the 16th of February. Baby, today is February 9th. That's not going to work for me. That's not going to work for me. I'm getting so irritated. The patience has left my body. Speaking of leaving my body, my soul left my body on the way to the gym. Y'all, I gotta insert this clip. Because why was I walking, la-di-da-di-da, minding my business, okay, on the way to the gym, which I didn't want to get up and do anyway. And I looked to my left by some dumpsters, trash cans, whatever you want to call them. All I see is boom, boom, boom. I said, Next thing I know, rats popping out, rats. Oh, bad. All right, yeah. As I'm weighing and formulating my list of pros and cons, if DC's gonna be my future home, the rats. How are y'all even here? Like, what is the purpose of a rat? What did Carrie say? They're just a, no, she said that about squirrels. Carrie brought y'all Sex in the City. She said a squirrel is just a rat in a cute outfit. Can't say the same for the rats. They just, yuck. All right, let's get together. Okay, breakfast is done. Got some turkey sausage, egg, and little tater tots. If you one of them people who season your eggs like garlic, honey hot, lemon pepper, toss twice, extra seasoning, extra crispy, extra wet, please leave me alone. Like, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. Why are you seasoning your eggs like some chicken? But to each his own. Yeah, I just do a little salt, little pepper, nothing too much, nothing too crazy. I don't track my food right now. I'm down 5 pounds, by the way, skinny queen. So yeah, I'm about to eat, then we're gonna make our coffee, and then we're gonna go back to the study area. I might try to find a different little area down there to sit in, because that, where I was sitting yesterday, maybe it's because I was sitting for too long or what, but babe, it was hurting me so bad, like back started hurting. Okay, so I'm downstairs and I'm actually so irritated because for the past hour, I got down here around 9 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. For the past hour, back and forth on the phone with the pharmacy, messaging my doctor. Why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? I need to be better than the version of me I am right now, and it's just so annoying. Incredibly frustrating, and I feel like if you don't have some chemical imbalance in your brain, it's hard to make somebody understand, because you're like, oh, just suck it up, like you're being dramatic, you can do it. But no, I really can't. I really am struggling, y'all. And I'm trying to show up and I'm trying to be happy, which, like, that's the thing too about when you struggle with things like depression, anxiety. Nothing is wrong in my life, like nothing. I have such an amazing life. I'm so blessed. I have amazing people around me. I have an amazing family. I have a wonderful relationship with my family. School, like, on paper, everything's good. In here, unhinged, and it impacts my mood so much because I just want to feel, normal. I want to feel normal. And it's crazy that is even a thing to have to ask. I'm here crashing out with y'all. I'm waiting for these documents to load. This room I'm sitting in, love her, she's beautiful. There's no Wi-Fi. So I'm on my hotspot. However, the chairs and the seating just feel so much better in here than what I was sitting in yesterday. But yeah, I have my materials. I'm just waiting for these papers to load so I can print them off. It's really like 180 pages. That's kind of crazy, but I think I could do it today. I have a meeting at around 2:30, and I was gonna go to the orientation chair meeting to be a potential orientation lead for the incoming class next year. I can't do it. I can't do it. Do you see how I'm crashing out right now? And babe. I obviously am so easily influenced, because why was I talking to my friend? I called one of my friends. I was having a mini crash out because guess who got yet another email rejection from a job? This girl. But you know what? Whatever. So I called my friend, FaceTime her. I was crashing out for a little bit. And I just told y'all I wasn't going to this orientation chair meeting. And then when I called my friend, she was like, are you going? And I was like, no. I mean, I thought about it, but no, because just, you know, I don't know, the time commitment, like, I don't know what's going to be going on in the summer. Though I might be working at Burger King or Krusty Krab or something with the way these job rejections are coming through. But anyway, she was like, if you don't go to the meeting, you automatically close the door, because the meeting you have to go. If you don't go, you can't be an orientation chair. You can't do anything with orientation. So she was like, if the door's still open, if you're considering, then go. So I'm going to go. Even though I'm feeling sorry for myself again. When does it end? When will it end? When will it end? But you know what? it's starting to get real normal. So we're gonna take it on the chin and keep it pushing. When y'all start talking bad about Mariah, y'all know what I do? I stay quiet. You wanna know why? Woo! And these feelings get to talking. What does she have on me? Slip me and Sandy at once. Somebody. I get the skirt when I want. Okay, we made it. Why did I get a notification that both of my credit card accounts are restricted because of unusual activity? Babe! Let me tell you something. If you want to come to law school, save your money. Especially if you want to come to law school and you are used to working a 9 to 5, save your money. Stack. That is something, well, I got laid off from like 2 jobs while I was in the process of studying for the LSAT. Save your money, because you're gonna go, if you don't have a nice little cushion, little nest egg, like I don't, and again, I think this speaks to the first generation thing, and also financial literacy. I have none. And I'm not bragging, that's not a flex, it's actually horrible, because I struggle out here. I really, really do. Save your money. I had no safety net really for when I came out here. Like I said, got laid off, so I didn't really have money to save. And there's a few lessons in this. First, if you're ever in a relationship, I know people say this, but I always think that sometimes anybody can fall victim to the "it can never be me" mindset. And in my last relationship, he took care of pretty much everything, and I didn't know how to be independent. I didn't know how to manage money. I'm not kidding, y'all. When I got my refund this semester, I sent it to my friend, and I'm like, these are my bills, help. So she like sends me my money, because last semester I ran out of my refund money so fast. And granted, Howard does not give you a lot to work with. They do not give you a lot to work with. Scholarships are already slim, at least they were for my year. They don't give you a lot to work with. And so, yeah, I was out of my refund money by October. I was getting money from my parents, which made me so sad. I didn't want to have to ask them. First of all, my parents are amazing. They literally carried me. They carried me when my dad got laid off from his own job. And for a while, I did not want to call home and ask for money, because I knew they would give it to me, for one. But for two, it feels wrong. Like, my parents are fine. Like, they're fine. But it feels wrong to me when someone's down or in a position that they're not used to being in, like having a 2 income household, to be asking for money. It just felt wrong. But anyway, they did their biggest one for me. I'm so thankful. This is why I say you cannot do law school alone. And so if you're like I was, y'all know, I'm gonna make a short story long. Save your money, because that paycheck you're used to getting, it's so hard, y'all. It's so hard. And obviously I'm in a position where I have a dog too, and so Teddy is always my first priority. Like, I always tell myself, and I'll tell anyone this, I could be down to my last, I could have a penny left, I'm gonna find some way to make sure he has some food, he has what he needs, because it's essentially like a child. It's not a situation I asked to be put in when I was given a dog. And no, I'm not gonna rehome him. That's my son. And I think this is part of character building, because it won't always be this way. My friend and I have this conversation quite often, that it won't always be this way. We won't always be strapped for cash. We won't always be having to live paycheck to paycheck, or in my case, refund to refund, which is per semester and not over the breaks, not Christmas break, not summer. So yeah, I don't even know if I got around to what I was trying to say, y'all, but save your money. If I can make this experience easier for anybody, but especially first gens who have no clue what the hell is going on and what all goes into this, that would be a huge tip. I can't tell you how much to save. If I'm being honest, 10K would be the minimum, because you have moving expenses, You have enjoyment expensive, but mainly the moving is going to be the biggest expense. You still want to live life. You're still a human. If you're a woman, you have hygiene products, toiletries, stuff for your place. If you have a pet like me, stuff for your pet. When did we become the new adults? And how do we make it stop? Between the job thing, rejection, and now my credit card account's being restricted, I don't know. I don't know what to say or do. But I feel like this is good that I can show y'all. TikTok is just a snippet. Like, y'all think law school is real cute and glamorous and fun. And it definitely can be. But it's also the trenches. Like, okay. That's done. Oh, that's done. That took about an hour. Less than an hour. Y'all see all the snow? I would like for us to wrap it up. Wrap it up. I don't know what that groundhog did, but I'm over it. It's freezing. Anywho, now it's time to go back home and hopefully really lock in. I actually have a meeting at 2:30, but I'm gonna try to get some work done. Oh, actually, maybe my papers will finally be ready to print. So I'll do that, and then at some point, I'll start locking in for real. This day has felt just so unproductive. We still have time to turn it around, hopefully. No, wait a minute. Let me show you. My printing just finished. First of all, it took so long. Hold on, let me just. Okay, this probably don't look like a lot to y'all, but this is a lot. These are all my readings from con law from when class first started, the beginning of the semester. And now I have read some of these multiple times, in fact. It's just not sticking. And with midterms coming up, I need a refresher on pretty much everything. But girl, poor trees. This is, what have I been doing the past month and a half? And the worst part is that it's boring to me. I don't even like the subject matter. I know how important this class is, but I'd rather stick needles in my eye. I really would. I really would. Like, it has to get done. It has to. There's no choice. There's no option, because I'm going to be tested on all this and some more. Y'all just pray. Made another coffee. I am about to get ready to have a meeting. Somebody reached out to me about a podcast, which y'all, I never or rarely ever get opportunities where I feel like even noticed on social media. I feel like I'm just not noticed. And so which gets to me sometimes, I will admit, because I feel like I pour a lot into social media. I love social media, which is why most of the time it doesn't bother me, but it's a lot of work. And I know it doesn't seem like it, but I work really hard to maintain social media and law school. And so when someone like notices me or reaches out to me, it just makes me feel so happy and oh, I got butterflies in my stomach, or whatever Cardi said. Obviously, there's a lot of L's I'm taking, and so the wins, the things that bring me joy, it's like a breath of fresh air. And it just reminds me, even when I feel like I am a nobody, which I tend to say that about myself a lot. Like, I'm a nobody. Even though I post on social media, I'm a nobody. I'm just a regular person. I don't get any special, like nothing. I get nothing out of this except being able to connect with you all, which is my absolute favorite thing. Yeah, it just feels good to be seen. That's all. Speaking of how it's hard to kind of juggle social media and law school, y'all, when I'm filming for TikTok and YouTube, I use the same tripod. I only have one tripod. So it's so much. And I just lost my phone because I was looking for it because I am also vlogging for TikTok today. So it's just a lot be going on, girl. It's a lot. It really is. That's why I care so much about if y'all enjoy these or not. And I care about the quality. I care about your experience with this. I care about how you engage with this. It's so important to me. So never think your comments, messages, whatever, even if it's not you complimenting me or praising me, I see it all, I ingest it all, I internalize it all. Okay, let me stop yapping and get on this meeting. I want to make sure. No, it's okay, I'm the same way. It's Daisha. So there was nominations for this. Oh, that's so sweet. Love to speak on that. Okay, sounds good. Thank y'all so much. All right, meeting's done at 8. We're back with this big stack of papers. I think my goal for, my gosh, I think my goal for today, because I have read some of this stuff, I do understand maybe a smidge of it. My goal is to get through this stack, which is page 27 through. Also, I regret not buying the physical book because I have the digital copy. It's just not user friendly. You can't like copy, you can't import it into GoodNotes. I don't like that. I feel like it's for copyright reasons, but it's not conducive to my learning. So this first stack is page 27 through 61. And then the stack after that, this one is 61 through 96. We can get these done, right? We're gonna see, we're gonna try. That's the goal for this afternoon. It's 3:18. I am gonna do my hair later though. We can do hard things. All these little book stands, you need them. They're so nice to have and give your neck a nice little break. And did I finish my con law reading? You bet your bottom dollar I did not. Did I, however, get a text from my dad about a speeding ticket that I got out here for $100? Yes. Yes, I did. And you know what? Why, if I get a driving ticket, a speeding ticket out here, are they going to my parents' house? Something about that don't sit right with me because now you're snitching on me. They already think I can't drive. They already think I'm not the most responsible person in the world, and you're gonna prove them right. Like, you know what? The mental health today and the past couple days has not been great. Not great at all. We're fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna tell myself that all these little rejections and losses and L's I'm taking, tickets I'm getting, cards being restricted, like, it means that something good is coming. It has to. All right, we're gonna end this here. We're gonna wake up and try to have a good day tomorrow. It's Tuesday. Y'all know this means we got a long class day. And I've about had enough. I've about had enough. So yeah, I'm about to lay my butt down. Bye. I swear that song has altered my brain chemistry. Also, y'all, I wake up delulu. I genuinely wake up every day, no matter how crappy the day was before, thinking that the next day, today, is gonna be a good day. And that's because one of my teammates, when we were in college, our volleyball practices basically used to ruin our life. And essentially the days would be so bad, okay? We'd have really, really crappy days. And we would always say, today was difficult, tomorrow will be better. And sometimes that was a lie. It wasn't a lie, because you know you intended it to be better. But sometimes you would say it and the next day would still be crappy. So just because you say today was difficult, tomorrow will be better, doesn't mean that tomorrow's gonna be better, obviously. However, if you say something enough, eventually it's gonna be true. And we would just say, today was difficult, tomorrow will be better. And guess what? One of those tomorrows was better. And that's what I believe for myself every day, no matter how yesterday was. It's gonna be a good day. Baby, I'm so delulu. When I was walking Teddy, I almost checked the mailbox. And then I said, no, actually we're not gonna do that. Just in the event there's something in there I don't like. You gotta control the things that you can control. And the things that are outside of your control, you just gotta try to not let them get to you. So, that being said, if I get a rejection email today, another one, whoop-de-doo. if I get another ticket or fine or whatever. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? Those were yesterday's problems. Today's gonna be a good day. So, all right, it is 8:06. My goal is to leave in the next 10 minutes-ish. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see, I'm gonna show y'all. Oh, it's 8:07. Okay. Let's try to leave by 8:25. It may or may not be 8:30 right now, but we're still within the window, and I got my lunch this time. So now let's go. Bye, baby. Bye, love you. Have a good day. Mommy miss you. All it is. Should I text that man? There is no man to text. Tell me that it's mine. All I hear is yes, it is. Pull up at the club, VIP. All right, y'all. Made it to campus. Now I need to walk in the building. Actually, you know what? It's not that cold today. So it's not gonna be that bad of a walk, but I got 6 minutes to make it in this building. And this day shall commence. All 4 classes in person today. It's about to be a doozy, but we can do it. Okay, done with my first 2 classes, contracts and property, and now they're hosting a virtual event for the Clinic Wall Center to learn about clinics we can do next year as 2Ls. So super exciting. I have a couple I'm interested in, so I can't wait to hear more. Hey, love. I love her. It's my boo. The meeting's over, lunch is over, and now we're about to go to the class I hate the most, Con Law. And then we got crim after that, so let's knock out these 2 classes. And I'm like trying to be low-key. I'm all the way in the back of the courtroom, and people are like looking at me, but not really. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Tackle my next 2 classes, and then we're gonna get up out of here for the day.
We haven't seen each other in so long.
It has been so long. Law school has turned me into a hugger. I really don't like touching people. And a random FaceTimer. I be FaceTiming people out the blue. Okay, but yeah, we got a little yak stash real quick. Before my crim class, she's done for the day. Her section. What section are you in?
1. If you're not first, you're last.
And we're just section 2. My classmates are being crazy.
It was cool. And I heard
We are done with class for the day. I'm about to head home, head to the gym. That's not my car. Head to the gym. And then I have, I think I have a package delivered. Maybe I need to film for that first while it's still light out. I don't know, we'll see. But home we go. Oof. All right. To go. It's so cold now too. Oof. Girly pops, we made it home. We've changed for the gym. Can you see the fit? I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, just wanted to share that I was in fact true to my word today, because still a good day. I'm not letting it stop me from the gym. What is the it? You're asking. The 2, not 1, but the 2 more rejections I received in my inbox today. And I apply for so many jobs. I apply for so many jobs that I'm just scared that they're gonna keep rolling in. But you know what? It's fine. I said, if we get more rejections today, then whoop-de-doo. And that's the vibe. So I'm gonna go do what I need to do, show up for myself, show up at the gym, even though I really don't feel like it. We're doing it anyway. So I'm gonna leave you here for today. Gonna eat because we're not doing legs fasted. If you want the gains, don't be trying to hit heavy, hard workouts fasted. And then we're gonna, what was I saying? Y'all see how I be for good? Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up for the day. Gonna go to the gym, and then, why do I keep forgetting what I'm trying to say? I don't know, girl. I don't know. We'll see y'all tomorrow for Wednesday. Can you believe that it's almost Wednesday already? The day, the week, whatever. Time is unreal. It's insane. So, love you, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. I know I was not supposed to be talking to y'all till tomorrow, but wait. Look what my friend sent me. What the heck? love flowers. Like, I'm a certified flower girl, y'all. I already told y'all this. I already told y'all in like the first vlog, I think, that I just love receiving flowers. This is so special. I will say, I like I'll try to find the post and put it on here, maybe here. I put this on my Instagram story because I was fully prepared to be bitter and salty this week. And these are just so beautiful. Like, hello. Appreciate my friends so much, because when I tell you, like, I have amazing people around me in law school, but this is the furthest I've ever been away from family, from friends. Some of y'all know when I came here, I left a long-term relationship, a relationship that I also got a dog in. And so sometimes I really feel like I'm doing this all alone, and it's really, really hard. And my friends never cease to show up for me and make me feel special and appreciated from so far away. And I always tell them that I can't wait until I get my big girl job after law school so I can repay them tenfold, because they do not have to do this. They have their own lives. Everyone has their own bills. Some of them have children, just responsibilities, and no one ever has to take the time out of their day, their lives, their schedule, their finances to do something special for me. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm such a crybaby, but I just, stunning. Okay, now that I've pulled myself together, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Good night. So I was definitely rushing this morning. I was supposed to meet my friend at the library at 8 o'clock. It's 8:40, but she running late too, so it's fine. I don't even know what happened. I don't remember my alarm going off this morning. My eyes pulled open at like 7 something and I jolted up. But I did wake up at like 3 in the morning and was on my phone for a little bit until I just passed out. But speaking of being on my phone, my brick finally came in. Y'all know I told y'all about my brick. I ordered to help me stay off my phone and lock in, especially while my medicine is still not here. Tell me why. I know y'all are probably tired of hearing about my medicine saga, but it's just so irritating because I had my doctor transfer my prescription. I look on the CVS app, they're like, a step is required. I'm trying to call them. I didn't call them this morning. They open at 8 o'clock. They talking about pharmacy closed. They moving on the same type of time I'm on. I'm late, they late. Like, come on, y'all. Everybody, we need to get it together as a collective. But anyway, I got my brick. I'm gonna unbox with y'all. Here is let me turn the car off because I already barely got any gas, child. First of all, this is the packaging, and I hate to receive a beat up box. Not that it was the company who packaged it like this, because I don't think somebody would do that, but I've never heard of the delivery service they use. It was called GoFo or something like that. I don't know. It didn't provide like live tracking updates. I didn't know what was going on for days, but it eventually arrived. I'm talking about eventually. The Amazon got me so messed up because I ordered this Friday and it technically got delivered last night. I just wasn't coming downstairs to get it after I had already laid down. So we're gonna open her up. Welcome to Brick. Your phone's about to become a tool again. Period. Let me take a picture of this for my Instagram story. Oop, this is not. Hold on. No. Gotta take a picture for Instagram. One of my classmates recommended this, actually. Pretty sure I told y'all that in like the last vlog, but we'll see. Not me talking about the packaging and I'm flinging the thing out the pack. Hold on. Let me. Presentation is everything. I gotta show y'all. Did I show y'all what she looks like already? I don't think so. Okay. Here she is. It's actually nothing groundbreaking or earth-shattering. This is what she looks like. I think it's a magnet because I saw some people putting these on their refrigerators. So I think what I'm gonna do is set mine up, and probably the best place for me to keep mine is gonna be in my car. So let's see, I'm gonna scan the QR code. I'm gonna set up. Y'all don't want to see all this. Okay, actually, I don't think I have time to finish setting this up. I think my friend just got here, so we're about to go into the library because we wanted to get some work done before research. We're trying to be in our productive bag, really trying to change things this semester from last semester, just making adjustments. So I'm gonna go be a productive member of society, and we're gonna pause on this, but I will, as soon as I get it set up and kind of figure out how it works, share it with y'all. It's the summary judgment packet. That's so bad. I don't even know which writing is in. I don't know. I thought this was a motion to dismiss because I don't know anything about the structure of this or anything. I literally don't know what just happened, but my camera just cut off and said data was erased. So I'm gonna hope and pray that I still have all my footage from this week so far. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna cut this one super short today because I basically just need to go home and write a hypo for my office hours that I have on Friday, and then just read for con law and get organized. I've already told y'all a million times, midterms are coming up, so it's about to be a very uneventful afternoon, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Thursday. We're halfway through the week. Happy hump day. See y'all soon. I would say good morning, I would say happy Thursday, but I'm not going to because that's not how I'm feeling. In fact, I'm overly irritated because Howard University, as my community, y'all ain't tell me my man J. Cole was on campus. Imagine my surprise when I get done with my work yesterday. Y'all know I went home to go write my hypo, start doing some mastery, trying to be a good student. I open up Instagram, people is posting videos of my man. You posting videos of my man? Yeah, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. On top of that, I put my own gas this morning. And I just feel, y'all know I've been telling y'all I've been in my feelings because it's Valentine's Day or whatever. But I have been feeling, I don't know how to describe it. I guess aware of my singleness, like very aware. I'm 30 years old. I'm like, and it's not that I want a relationship right now. Like, I don't want to be with a man right now because I don't want to be the type of person I was in my last relationship for a man. I don't want to be like that. However, I'm just like, I don't even have options. Like, it's not if. I feel like I'm going to be alone forever. I feel like there's not a man out there for me. Maybe a woman. I'm not attracted. I hate that you can't help who you're attracted to. I hate it so bad because women are so beautiful. They really are. Like, especially like being at Howard, the amount of beautiful women I see, I'm not attracted to women, and it's so unfortunate. Being attracted to a man is just, it's his own battle. It's his own battle already being attracted to a man. But then to feel like I don't have options, like it's always going to be this way. I'm never going to have anyone again. I was watching Grey's Anatomy, my comfort show, and I just be listening to Meredith talk about, you know, after, actually, I'm not going to say that because I don't know how many people haven't seen Grey's Anatomy here, and I don't want to be a show spoiler, but sometimes it's like, are you really only going to have one big, earth-shattering, life-changing, for the best and worst, love? Like, is that all you're ever gonna have? What comes after that? Nothing? Nothing? Is it just gonna be me and Teddy forever? And you know, I'd be okay with that. I could get okay with that. Would I be happy about it all the time? I don't think so. Because I definitely at times crave intimacy. And not even just like sleeping with somebody, but just connection. What is wrong with me right now? I'm just, baby, give me my meds ASAP. I have felt so, y'all know, I've been going through this medicine saga with y'all. Still don't have my medicine, by the way. However, I think actually 2 of my prescriptions are ready at CVS today, I think. And then I think for my Adderall, when I was on the phone with the pharmacy yesterday, they were like, yeah, some people have been waiting for this medicine for over a month. So, you know, I keep talking about all the negative stuff that's going on. Open up Instagram to see my man being posted. It's Valentine's Day weekend. No Valentine. Although my friend sent me those flowers. So sweet. So sweet. Not having my man. I don't know. I just been in a little funky mood. Like, I really have been. I'm trying to work myself out of it. Anywho, it's Thursday. So, actually, we have a town hall today that I completely forgot about. And I don't really know what it consists of. But we got the same old contracts, property, con law, criminal law. Gonna see what's happening around the lunch hour with the town hall. I feel like because I'm part of SBA that I have to go to that. I think that's the right thing to do. Y'all, I be sitting in my car talking to this camera, and I just know people be like, what the hell is this girl doing? But you know what? I will say, since I've started posting on YouTube, because at first I was not going to share my YouTube on Instagram at all. And I feel like that's where most of my school classmates, section mates follow me, and not TikTok. And I was not going to post it because I was so scared. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to post it, whatever. And I've been getting such sweet feedback. I was just saying last vlog how sometimes people are just straight up rude to me because of content, but my YouTube videos have been received really well, so that makes me feel so good. And I just love that y'all are even paying attention to me, listening to me, yeah, because y'all know I be running my mouth. So yeah, I'm about to sit here, try to get my mood together before I walk in this classroom, because I'm very big on me being in a funky, weird mood, not affecting other people, not rubbing off on other people, because it's my bad day is no one else's problem, and you will probably hear me say that a lot. So yeah, about to vibe out for a bit, and then we'll head in the building. I'm not looking forward to it. Also, I didn't wear no coat today because I felt like my outfit is just so tea. Like, she's so cute. Here, I can insert a little full clip of it. I posted it on my Instagram story if you follow me over there. I don't know. I just think she's cute, and I don't have outerwear that would not mess up my outfit. And y'all know what they say. Y'all know what they say about getting cold. I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all. Talk to y'all later. We just got done with the SBA town hall. I was working that because I'm the social media person for SBA, and our con law class got moved virtually, so that's why I'm in the library, and I'm going to take it from there. Me and my friend Summer are sitting at a table together, and we're going to be so studious. I hate when they cancel the third class, or the third class virtual, the last one not, because it's really like I could go home, and now I can't do that. I could, but I'm not going to.
Where did you want it to be?
Oh, cute. Wait, what kind do you have?
The Sony ZV-1.
Okay, I have the same one. Mine's like the two, but you're like,
Where's your content?
Yesterday was that.
look,
Yeah.
you and everybody else from that.
Yeah, you posted the rebrand. You changed the picture.
I did.
Okay, so So tell the people why we're going to HBCU, Jada.
Why we're going to the HBCU? Okay, so, wait, tell them. Me are unmatched. The life experiences I had at Howard in undergrad, the best time of my life. And I learned so much, and I met the greatest people, and I learned a lot about myself in the process. And I feel like I can do anything. They will gas you so much, they will gas that head. If you need to get gas, go.
Scene.
Lady who
I'm beefing with them anyway.
I think we might have to cut this
'Cause
off,
they
but
had-
let me tell you this.
Okay.
We saw J. Cole yesterday.
Yeah, they saw my man. They saw my man.
She's mad that we didn't tell her.
No.
But
That's her fault.
her man wanted to see me.
Does that even sound right?
If it was really your man, then you should have been plugged into that.
Babe, I
Because
was,
he
I was,
literally tweeted it.
you know what
She
I was
was
trying to
working
do?
hard for them.
I was trying to find the difference between finders and gifts in writing it, so I can get an A in property, so that my man, so that I can take care of my man's estates and gifts and findings.
Right.
Yeah, because my man, when I'm an attorney.
So break it down to us.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to y'all later. It is so cold. I was dead wrong for coming out with no coat on. But done with class for the day, about to go pick up my medicine. Finally, I got a text confirmation. My medicine's ready. I need to go pick up a couple groceries and things real quick, and then I need to get home. Y'all, me and my friend are low-key crushing out about our con law midterm because they said it was gonna be 50 questions, multiple choice, only 75 minutes. Mind you, multiple choice questions in law school are not like one sentence and then ABCD. Like, no, babe, I need to read them about 3-4 times to understand the question. I still don't understand what's going on in con law. Like, it's a lot for Elmo. So, need to do that. I also need to start editing this video. It's a lot going on. I don't know how we got here so fast, but we're here fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up for today, and I will see y'all bright and early tomorrow morning. Morning, it's Friday. We made it to the last day of the week, y'all. I've been trying since school started to get to the library at 8 o'clock when it opens. And guess what time I'm here? 8:09. So I kind of made it on time. I kind of made it. There are tours today. I think there's a bunch of prospective students on campus. So I think there's a whole little day planned for them. I am going to be one of the person giving tours. What was that? I'm sorry. I'm super excited though. I know I don't sound super excited. I know I'm a little in my feels today, y'all. But I don't have to tell y'all why, y'all. I've already said it a million times this week. I just am ready for this week to be over. But anyway, tours. So excited about, because something that was extremely important to me when coming to Howard specifically was being involved. In my undergrad and even my grad school, I was a volleyball player. And I think part of me just only ever participating and having volleyball is why I struggled so much, is why so much of my identity was rooted in me being an athlete. So a non-negotiable, and it's something that was very important for me when coming to Howard, was being involved. So I'm a student ambassador. I'm able to help prospective students, give tours to them. I'm literally always available. I have people reach out to me all the time on social media, ask me to look over their personal statements. I personally don't officially offer any mentoring services. Like, I'm not charging to mentor people to look over their application and stuff, but I'm happy to do so if I have the time. Yeah, I'm involved with SBA, as y'all saw, and it's just my goal to continue to get involved, to be involved, because it's just so important. And also, I don't want to go to Howard. I don't want to be going to Howard just to say I go to Howard. I really want to leave an impact. I want this to be a place where when I leave, or even while I'm here, that people can speak highly of me, that people can turn to me and look to me. And I don't know why. That's important to me. I just think, like, I do. I wrote about this in my personal statement. I may have already said this to y'all the first vlog, but I believe we're put on this earth to do something bigger than ourselves. And why does this make me emotional? What is wrong with me? I think a small way of me doing something that's bigger than myself, helping others, is literally helping people navigate through this process of law school, especially first gens, especially Black women who we have no freaking clue, no idea, nobody in our family to tell us. We're getting all our information from social media, and if we're lucky, we have people who will reach out to us. I was lucky when I was going through this process. I had a student who was available to me, who was a current student at Howard. She's actually my mentor now. She's my assigned mentor at school. A lot of y'all have probably seen her on TikTok. Her name's Crystal Amber. And she reached out to me when I was literally on the fence about coming to Howard. And she just spoke to me and gave me insight, and I want to be that for other people. So yeah, I'm about to head in. I do have a meeting at 9. I'll be honest, I don't utilize my resources here at Howard enough. So I don't know what the title of the woman, I don't know what her title is I'm about to meet with. But basically, I'm about to talk to her kind of about my trajectory at Howard going forward, kind of what I envision for myself career-wise. What can Howard do to support me in that, or what can I do to take steps, because Howard is very big on either big law or public interest. And while in my mind for so long I was like, yes, big law, because I want money, essentially I'm like, I don't know, like I came in thinking I wanted one thing, and now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I still want a space and an outlet to be able to do stuff like this. Like, I want creativity. I want autonomy. I want to do something that sets my soul on fire, but I also don't want to have just gone through school and racked up a tremendous amount of debt for 3 years just to get a JD to be done and be like, I'm not using this. Which, like, no matter what, I think the things you learn are so important in law school. So that's why there are a ton of non-practicing attorneys, because it's just, the degree is valuable. But I want to practice in some capacity. I just want it to also align with my interest, and they don't really expose us to that here. So yeah, I'm just gonna meet with her, and I'm gonna be like, all right, so what can we do? What do I need to do? And yeah, we do have those we have those people available to us. I'm not in the field enough. I'm not in the field. And I scheduled a meeting yesterday with Career Services that I'm meeting with at the end of the month. So, y'all, it's February. We're halfway through February. Your girl's really about to get 2-0 in a few months. Like, what? That's insane. So, I'm really like, okay. This is flying. This is flying by. I gotta game plan. I can't just be flying by the seat of my pants, or whatever that expression is. So yeah, let me go in. I know I said yesterday I was going to start editing this. I have not. So I'm about to go in the library and start editing this, because it's just actually a very, very big task. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining, because I really want y'all to understand how much this matters to me, how important this is to me, and how much I love showing up for y'all. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and maybe I'll try to get some footage of the tours and stuff. I don't want to be putting other people's face in the camera when they don't want to be, so I'll see. I'm always try to be very respectful of that. So yeah, talk soon. If I don't see y'all during tours, I have research class today. Like, I still have class today. I have that one class. We actually have a combined class, and then the tours and stuff. So I'll see what I can get for y'all. If not, I'll just probably see y'all back here in this car after. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one thing, it's another. I'm in the library sitting down, have my little SD card reader. Y'all, how about I plug it up? It's not working. It's not showing up on my laptop, not showing up on my phone. So now I have to order another one, and I need this video edited by today. Haven't pulled footage, don't even know how long it is. But I did already have somebody message me. She's gonna be on campus for the festivities for the prospective students, and she messaged me so we can meet up and meet in real life. I love meeting people from social media in real life, especially when the vibes you just click. So that did make me happy. But now I gotta sit here and order another SD card thing, and those things are not cheap. Please give me a break. I need a win. I need a win so bad, y'all. To take, that's not big law. There's not public interest. Yeah, and I definitely think it is like contract related. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Done with my research class. Now I'm over by our moot court room waiting for the open house students to get out so we can take them on tours. I'm very excited. Me and Heaven are paired up and gonna have a group of about 20. So yeah, probably won't get a ton of footage from that, but I'll keep you in the loop. Alrighty, y'all, so definitely didn't get any of the tour footage, but it was still so good. Also, I think giving a tour to prospective students is just such a good reminder of why you came to this school. For me, at least, like Heaven and I did the tour together, and we were just like, giving these tours helps us reflect on all that's good here when law school feels really, really hard and really, really impossible. So that was good. I got to see so many people who recognized me from social media, and I already told y'all earlier in the week how I just feel like I'm a nobody, which still, like, I don't think I'm anything special, but I don't know, it makes me feel like all the work I put into this is appreciated and valued. So I've also just been in one of those moods all week, but especially today, where I've just been fighting back tears. So I told my friend I was literally about to head home and gonna drink wine, edit my video, and cry. And she was like, come over. So I'm gonna go drink wine at my friend's house, edit this video. I will see y'all there, because we're about to wrap this up, y'all. We're about to wrap up our week. I don't know, y'all. I'm home now. I'm cozy. My son's here. I've been away from him all day. And I really just feel the need to be miserable alone. Also, my friend has a thing for school at like 5. I texted her to see what she was gonna be done. I really might just end up staying home. I don't know. I'm about to pour me a glass of wine, child. Yeah, I'm about to pour me a glass of wine and we'll see how I feel. But in the event I end up not going anywhere, we're just gonna go ahead, wrap this up in this here for the week. Thank y'all so much for spending the week with me. I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope everyone feels so loved, so appreciated, whether that's from your friends or a loved one. What's on my lip? Yeah, sorry y'all. Whether that's from friends or a loved one. And if nothing else, I hope you know that I love you and I appreciate you. And I will see you next week. Bye, Bookies.